Hello everyone, Captain Jimmy. Anyway, my motor, my Hangkai 12 has been sitting out. I had it parked right here. It's been here for about a month. I hadn't got to take it out because of health issues and operations and stuff. And I want to hopefully take it out in the morning. And so we're going to see if it starts. And so I thought I'd let you follow the process here. I'm gonna take it off of here and put it here on the stand, hook the water up to it in a bucket, and I'll let you watch the exact pulls and everything like that. And we'll just see if this Hangkai will start. All right, I got faith in it. All right, let's do it. This is a 14-foot 6-inch kayak made by Tohatsu out of Florida. The particular model is called a Guru. I know there's some others out there, but this is about the most versatile kayak I know there is made. Like, I got a gas engine on the back. I actually have a couple other gas engines. I got a 6 Tohatsu, and I have a 3.5 some kind of Chinese one that's 2-cycle. And so I have that. I don't have them on here, but it has the fin push pedals that you can put in the insert right here. And then here on the front I have a troll motor. So it has everything. Of course, you can paddle on it, and it floats really shallow, about like that. I'm charging up my battery right here, what I got going on here, charging it up. So anyway, I'm gonna take the engine off, put it on the stand, and let's see if we can get this thing started. These are my little gas containers right here. I got one on each side. They're called fuel containers. I got them off of Temu some time back. I think they're 1.5 milliliters, I don't remember what they are. 1,500 milliliters. So I have that as my backup gas, and of course I got a 3-gallon gas can there. Those of you that have them, I know you read about it on the Hangkai site over and over and over. First thing you need to do is take that hose, that black hose and that bulb, and throw it sucker away. We'll get you a new one. This one came from Academy, and just look for the Tohatsu or Mercury. Tohatsu and Mercury are the same thing. But just look for the Tohatsu or Mercury, a small engine. Main thing you got to do is you have to make sure that this clicker right here will click on that engine, all right, and be firm on it. All right, I got it loose here. See if I can get it loose. Just had surgery on my stomach, so let's see what I can do this. All right, got it on there. I have a little carabiner there that I clip on there to clip the thing together. I'm going to be sure and do that for shaking it. Alright, got one other thing I'll show you before we get going. On the transom mount back here. Alright, I added a 3/4 inch piece of cutting board off of Temu or something like that. And I put it, bolted it to the regular transom mount and drilled 2 holes in here, whatever size those are, to where I can screw in there and you don't have to worry about your engine coming loose with torque or whatever. I did the same thing on my troll motor up there. Works really good. All right, arrow's pointing towards the motor. I'm gonna move this around a little bit. And Put this on the motor. Alright, got something there. This is my RPM gauge. I'm not saying that's the way you should put it on there, but I got it velcroed on there. But anyway, that's my RPM gauge. I had to get some water now. I'm gonna turn this off so I don't waste time. Alright, you can see there's no water down here, so I haven't done anything. There we go. Alright. Forward a little bit. Alright, we'll get the water hose right over here. Alright. On my craft right here, there's people always writing about propellers, and I used to write about propellers on there too. If you look back in old posts, you'll see them. But anyway, I've been trying to prop this kayak. It weighs about, but it doesn't have all my crap on there. It weighs about 175 pounds, and then of course you add everything on there. But it really doesn't have a planing hull, and so I have gone through a whole bunch of AliExpress props, and I've narrowed. I mean, only got 2 more to go, and but my last time I did this thing with this prop on there is an 8.5 by 7. Oh, excuse me, it's an 8.5 by 7.5, and I still don't have my RPMs where they need to be. They're probably about 5,100. There we go. They're probably about 5,100, and I need to have them up there about 5,800, 2,000. And so anyway, I'm gonna buy one more propeller. I already have a set. When I get through doing all this stuff, I'm gonna sell the ones I have to somebody, and then they can use it and figure out which one they have, and then they can sell it also. I think you can do it that way. But they're only about $40 a piece when I buy them. And, ones I have, they're all still in good shape. I have the air hose, the air nozzle over here. Gas shook up. Hadn't had it on there in a while. Gas shook up. Alright. I got it primed. Just about. Alright. There we go. I got it primed up. I haven't pulled this thing in over a month, maybe longer. And it's been outside. I normally keep it inside. I normally keep my kayak inside, and I have it up here in the air. I don't know if you can see the kayak on the other side, but I keep it up in the air. But I have it on this one. Like I said, I had to have surgery on my stomach. They basically had to reroute my stomach. It was screwed up, so I hadn't been able to do anything with any kind of effort. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Alright. This thing might not start, who knows? But I think it will. It always has. But on starting, I learned this. I don't care if it's this kind of engine, a 2-cycle or a 4-cycle, little ones. Them suckers are cold nature, alright? The way you have to treat them like a chainsaw. Now, if you've ever had any dealings with a chainsaw, you know if you flood that sucker, it ain't starting. This is the same thing. It's a 2-cycle engine, just like a chainsaw, alright? And so the way you do it is, if you pull out your choke, I got my choke pulled out, and I'm going to come over here to my gas gauge, and like right here is where you started. I'm going to turn it about maybe a 1/2 of an inch open, alright? About a 1/2 of an inch open. And primed up. Like I said, and this thing has been in, it's gone through, we've had at least 20 inches of rain. It's had over 20 inches of rained on this thing. So I don't know if electronics messed up or whatever, I don't know. Alright, we'll just have to see. That's the reason I got it out here. So I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. And so I got to make sure this thing starts. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to take the boat. Alright, so anyway, here we go. Come on today. Got my kill switch on. Here we go. Look at there. Look at there. You hear that? You hear that? First pull, it fired. Here's what you do. The choke is an evil thing. Get the fire, push it in, and forget that sucker is there. Alright? So here we go. There it is. There it is. Third pull. been in 20 inches of rain. Make sure it's fishing. And it is. Alright, got it fishing over here. Alright. Now, mine's smoking a little bit. Now, mine's broke in and everything. But I run a little bit different mixture than a lot of people. Most people will 50 to 1, like the directions say. I run 40 to 1. All right. I want a little bit more oil in here. All right. A little bit more oil for lubrication. Remember, there is no lubrication inside of that 2-cycle other than your 2-cycle oil. All right. So I run 40 to 1. Where did that come from? It came from 2 gentlemen that are in my area. So what they did is they spent basically the second half of their life being repairmen for steel chainsaws, right? And they worked on them all the time, and their comment was, I work on these suckers all the time. Most of them was spark plugs, but the ones that messed up is because they ran their gas too lean. And said, if you ever get a 2-cycle and your chainsaws or whatever, I got a chainsaw over here. Actually, I got that one over there and over there. Said run them 41. So I do the same thing with this. I ain't had no problem. A little bit of smoking, but I don't care. I have lubrication. You can do it, I don't care. Alright? So that's what I'm going to do to my engine that I bought and paid for. But I want to show you that. Been to the rain. At least 20 inches. Been sitting over there on the grass. And you see it growed up over there. I got a mow. Sitting there. In fact, the one in the middle is dead. Been sitting there over 30 days. Out in the weather, which I don't normally do. I normally keep it inside of this barn right here. But I didn't. Came out here and pulled it 3 times. Fired the first time, pushed the choke in. 2 more times, fired up, running right now. That's a Hangkai 12. People always putting down Hangkais. Some little suckers are tough. Alright? I'm not saying they're a Suzuki, like my boat right here. I got a Suzuki on there. I got a Tohatsu in another spot. So I'm well familiar with that. I'm a 110 master captain for offshore fishing and stuff. So I've been around boats a long time. But for the money these little suckers run, don't be scared of them. All right, don't be scared of them. All right, you're paying 1/3 of the cost of the real one. I paid less than $1,000 for that right there. For a 12 horsepower, and I should have bought an 18, but I didn't. Right? That was a learning lesson for me. But anyway, I've been happy with it. I just got to get it propped right, and I'll be ready to go. All right, right now I'm running about 15, 16 miles an hour, and I'd like to get 8 feet. So anyway, that's Captain Jimmy with my startup on the Hangkai. Alright, they're good little engines, fellas. Tough as nails. To break down, hell, buy another one. Alright? Don't be scared to take it to your local mechanic either. Alright? You don't have to do everything on the internet by fixing it. Good luck to you. Alright? Captain Jim signing out. One little tidbit. Whenever you're through running this thing, whether it be on the water, here at the house, doing this, pull the gas out and run all the gas out of it. That ethanol is horrible on carburetors, and it starts breaking down immediately. Takes about a minute or so, right? Run all the gas out of it. Sitting for 30, 45 days, burning the oil out. Plus I run 40 to 1 on the mixture rather than 50 to 1. I want more oil for lubrication.